American Crime Story es esta serie que se encarga de recrear hechos criminales de la historia justamente norteamericana, como bien lo dice el título, que por alguna razón u otra nos hacen pensar en qué estábamos haciendo cuando sucedieron esos hechos. La segunda temporada se centra en el asesinato de Gianni Versace y hablé con el director de fotografía de esta producción que, además de contarme cómo fue recrear cada uno de los escenarios en los que ocurrió este asesinato, también me contó cómo fue trabajar nada más y nada menos que con Ricky Martin. Todo esto en este informe sobre American Crime Story.
We now return to Mira Akian and Contré with our latest interview.
These are like event TV. They're massive shows and they're about a massive event that everyone remembers and you kind of remember where you were when it happened.
Shortly before 9 a.m., fashion designer Gianni Versace was shot on the steps of his villa.
Pronounced Versace. Singer? That's Liberace.
The Versace story was interesting because everyone kind of knew it. It wasn't as kind of known, but everyone was like, oh yeah, I remember that happening. I remember him getting shot on the steps of his villa. So, the first thing was I had tons and tons and tons of material to kind of soak up. I mean, there's, even before I came over, you can actually watch online, there's actually there's actually police crime videos of when they walked onto the houseboat, which is basically where he ended up committing suicide at the end of the show, Andrew Cunanan, the serial killer. And so when I arrived and they showed me the sets, it was just creepy because it was so faithful and identical. And, we ended up shooting in Miami and they ended up recreating the actual houseboat. The same, they moored it at exactly the same spot where it happened. And it was a scale 1-to-1 representation. So as you can imagine, if anyone's in Miami and they remember that period, they'll be like, whoa, like in a time machine. So, to answer your question, really, it was just a blast. It was just an amazing, sprawling, epic TV show that I just loved every day.
You know people. Oh yeah? Versace.
Versace has invited me to the opera.
Darren Criss, the lead, well, he won the Golden Globe for this performance, and it's no surprise. It's just incredible. It's incredibly dense as a project because there's a lot of things people know. I mean, there's like blanks where people don't know. So obviously Ryan filled in the gaps. I feel very proud about the show because it does tell a very, very poignant story that is not just about a guy going around killing other gay friends or boyfriends or, it's a really layered, considered, multifaceted story that, like anything good these days, it's from the heart outwards. It's not about telling you these really graphic recreations of a murder scene or a scenario. It actually tells you how the hell this guy felt when it happened. Yeah.
How was working with Ricky Martin? His huge feat.
Help! Get an ambulance.
He got like 20 of the people in the crew like tickets to his new show, which sounds a little bit like I'm going to show you me being a singer, but actually they were fans. Yeah. Everyone was a Ricky Martin fan. I mean, I was. I grew up with him.
He was a creator. He was a genius.
He did an incredible job. I never really judge a character or an actor when they walk on set. You give them their best. And, and you're going, well, it's Ricky Martin. You know where he comes from culturally. You know that he's not obviously an actor, but he put his heart and soul into that. And I remember the last scene that we shot with him, which is where he basically gets pushed out of the family, as his lover. It was really emotional, and he did such. I thought he was perfect. I think again, like Ryan has this kind of magic touch with casting. Like he'll just cast, like you go, what, and then you go, oh yeah, I get it. So Ricky was perfect, and he did an amazing job. Yeah. And all on top of that, Penelope Cruz and everyone, Edgar Ramirez, he's just incredible actors. So I think obviously he had an amazing thing to step up to, but I think that made it all the better because everyone was so passionate and so researched about their roles, and of course they're all documented. So if you don't do your research, then you're just basically like a cinematographer, you're lazy.